It's no secret that we all want certain things in life, but can you really use the law of attraction to have what you really desire? That's what I'm going to be talking about today in this short video. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome back. My name is Dom, and I help people to step into their truth and power. You know, it's no secret that we all want to be successful in all sorts of areas in our life. We want to feel happy as often as possible. We want to have a certain amount of income. We want to have a rewarding career. We want to have good health, a loving partner, friends, and so much more, right? More than anything, though, we probably want a sense of happiness, freedom, and peace. And this is ultimately why we make certain choices on a daily basis. We simply want what we desire. We take certain actions deliberately in an attempt to get what we want. But can you really have what you desire using the law of attraction? And this is a valid question. And the answer really depends on several factors. First, are your desires realistic? For example, you may desire to become an athlete runner, but completely dislike doing all the things that it requires to become one. If you dislike what it requires to become one, is it realistic to think that you actually will become one? Probably not. So this leads me to the second factor. What are you doing to attain the desires that you have? You can't just wish for something and expect it to magically appear. We're in a partnership with God and the universe with this. We have a vital part to play in manifesting our desires. So, to practice the law of attraction or the law of sowing and reaping, it becomes really important to understand how this partnership actually works. So, how can you practice this law to help manifest all of your desires? If you're not familiar with the law of attraction or the law of sowing and reaping, I encourage you to spend some time to dive into the subject and become an expert, because the law of attraction is one that asserts that like attracts like. It means that what you put your focus on, you attract more of. This is why it's called the law of attraction. It's a law much like the law of gravity, which works even if you don't believe in it or understand it. It just occurs. I don't understand the law of gravity, but I do know that if I jump out of my window, the law of gravity is going to take over and I'm going to fall to the ground. Likewise, with the law of attraction, it works similarly. It's going to work whether I'm aware of it or not. So, to understand the law of attraction, it's important to understand a little bit about energy and vibrations, because ultimately everything in the universe is energy and has a vibration associated with it. For instance, you've probably experienced this already. Have you ever had the experience of walking into a room with an angry person and felt his or her negative energy? You probably have. I think we all have at some point. And that's because they are emitting a negative vibration. People, things, and even thoughts have vibrations, because at the core, everything is energy. So if you desire something, understand that your thoughts toward that desire will either have a positive energy to it or a negative energy to it. Thoughts carry those vibrations. So if you really desire something, your thoughts about that desire must be positive to attract it into your life. If you're wanting to have a positive experience, your thoughts have to be positive about it. For example, if you want a new career to become a lawyer, you must think positive thoughts and speak positive words concerning that desire in order to attract the necessary ingredients for that to become possible in your life. If you sit around thinking how you want to be a lawyer, but you don't think you're smart enough, or you're emitting negative vibrations and these things won't serve you well, you are going to struggle in becoming a lawyer, let alone a successful lawyer. So there are three things that you have to remember when you want your desires to manifest using the law of attraction. And this is first to ask, second to believe, and then third, you must be open to receiving. And it happens in that specific order: ask, believe, and receive. If you want more income, simply ask God and the universe for it. Say, God or universe, source energy, whatever it is that you believe in, it is my intention and desire to have more money flowing into my life. It's really that simple in just asking for it. Once you've asked for it, though, it's then time to begin believing that your request has been heard and your desire has been voiced. That positive energy associated with your request has gone out into the universe to attract positive people, positive situations, and money and opportunities that will bring you more income. But you must be confident that your increase is coming. This means believing it first without seeing anything. It is the act of believing that actually helps manifest more money into your life. But in your belief, you cannot also be in an energy of neediness, because if we're in the energy of neediness, we're technically not in belief. Our neediness shows up when we are putting pressure on ourselves to sign that new client, for instance, or to earn a specific amount every single week. We put the pressure on ourselves to perform. That is not in a state of belief. That is being in a state of neediness, of disbelief. So instead of dwelling on the scarcity and lack of what you don't have, many people find that visualizing their desire to come true helps the process. For example, let's say you want to have an extra $800 a month. Visualize yourself looking at your bank account balance with that extra $800 per month in there. See yourself smile as you transfer that extra money to your savings account or pay for that vacation that you're dreaming of. Imagine living life and seeing your desires coming true for you, one after another. After you've asked and actively believe that your desires are manifesting, you want to then be in action, doing your part. Because remember, this is a partnership that will lead you to the outcome. And then you need to be ready to receive them. And this part, receiving, is where so many people drop the ball. Some people have a really hard time receiving. They don't like receiving help from the outside. But we must surrender our control over to God and the universe to receive what's in store for us. So walk around every day with an attitude of expectancy. Know that without a shadow of a doubt that your desires will manifest at the right time for you. Have you been believing for a soulmate? Wake up and smile each morning, knowing that today could be that day. Maybe you've asked for a new job. Live in expectation that the phone is going to ring any minute with an offer. Your thoughts have incredible power. Incredible power. Those people that sit around feeling depressed and angry and hopeless have been thinking negative thoughts probably for a while. They didn't just one day wake up feeling negative. You see, thoughts matter. They are the seeds being planted into the soil of your life. So, what kinds of seeds have you been planting? Are they seeds being planted in the energy of feeling scarcity or some kind of fear like not having enough or being good enough? If you're primarily thinking negative thoughts, you're going to feel negative feelings and have negative experiences. On the other hand, if you're primarily thinking positive thoughts, if you believe that you'll always have enough or be good enough, you're more apt to feel positive feelings and in turn then have more positive experiences. Thoughts are energy. And if you're emitting positive energy, then positive energy will rebound right back to you. Think of a boomerang. You throw the boomerang up in the air and it circles around and comes right back to you. Think of your thoughts as if they're a boomerang. You think of them and they go out, and as they are out, they attract positive and negative things depending on what type of thought it was that you threw out. And it'll circle right back around with you with that energy that you sent out into the world. You want to be sure that your thoughts are out there collecting positive things. So really monitor your thought life each day. Change your mindset from negative to positive. It is possible with some effort and tools. Using positive affirmations can help you become more positive as they begin to retrain your brain to think this way. Recite positive affirmations daily so that you can become accustomed to thinking more positive. Ask for things that you desire and really believe that you can have them. Live in a state of expectancy and allow the law of attraction to work with you. It doesn't mean you get to sit back and simply wait for all this shit to happen for you. It doesn't work like that. This is a partnership. You have a role in doing things that will support your desires and doing it with the right intention and the right energy. If your intention is to serve others first instead of serving yourself first, this is going to work so much better for you. So you can use the law of attraction to manifest your desires. And when you set these intentions, refrain from setting the intentions with a negative word like not, right? We want to frame it in the positive. So would it be okay if I share with you my affirmations? I actually have them written down and I recite them daily. And so this is what I say to myself each day. I read them and say them out loud. I am power. I am awareness. I am control. I am creativity. I am money, and I am grateful. I am allowing God and his infinite abundant universe to provide me with the multiplicity of opportunities, all designed to encompass and support the growth, the awareness, and the joyful expression of life for me and for those people that I serve. That is my daily affirmation. I read this every single day, often out loud, and I find it very helpful to plant my feet on the ground in a positive mindset, in a positive energy, in a positive spirit. And so you can use the law of attraction to manifest your desires too. And I encourage you to learn as much as you can about the topic to live a life of happiness, freedom, and peace. To learn more, I invite you to join my free online community, Pro Empowerment Online. I am there each week, providing even more content in more detail to a group of like-minded people in a safe place where they feel free to share without the feeling of being judged or canceled for their beliefs. I would love to have you join me there. Again, it's free now to join, so just reference the link in the comments and description box below. So until my next video, I want to end by encouraging you to be inspired, to be healthy, and most of all, to be empowered.